Today's video is on finding the discriminant, and the discriminant, you are actually given a formula for it, and that's d equals b squared minus 4ac, and part of it is actually written up on the board. And that means if you have one of your quadratic equations in standard form, that means you are going to plug this number in right here. You'll plug B in right there, and C will go right there. So you're going to plug in all three numbers. In some cases you might just have two, like there might not be a middle term, so B would just be 0 in that case. But why we do that is because based on the answer we get from the discriminant, it tells us how many solutions there are to the problem before we even solve it. So for answers, if the answer you get once you do b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, I'm writing this over here in case you don't know that symbol. You should. So if your answer comes out to be greater than 0, that's like saying if your answer is 58 or 75 or whatever it is. That means it has two solutions. If your answer is 0, so if it equals 0, that means there is one solution. And if your answer is less than 0, that means there is no real solution, or no real solutions, I should say. Now the real part is important because next year in Algebra 2 you will see that you can get imaginary solutions when you take the square root of a negative number. But for Algebra 1, we just say no real solutions. Okay, let's do a few examples. So number 1 is x squared minus 2x plus 3 equals 0. Okay, I'm going to plug it into this equation right here, b squared minus 4ac. If it helps, you can write out a equals 1, b equals negative 2, c equals 3. I will not require you to do that, and I probably will just do it on that example and not anymore. Okay, so b squared, that means it's negative 2 squared minus 4, the 4 comes from the formula, times a, which is 1, and c is 3. Okay, if you type that in just like that into your calculator, you should get the right answer. Okay, I got negative 8. Hopefully you did too. So this is negative 8. According to this, let's see, my answer is less than 0. That means there's no real solutions. Okay, on your quiz or test that you would take on this, I would want this number and this. So you can go ahead and actually circle both of them if you want to. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's do y squared plus 7y minus 5 equals 0. Okay, so b is this term right here, so that's 7 squared minus 4 times a, which is this number right here. There's not a number, so it's just 1. And c is negative 5. Type that into your calculator, so 7 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 5. I got 69. Okay, 69 is greater than 0, so that means it has two solutions. Okay, let's do a couple more. This one is 4m squared plus 2m minus 8 equals 3m squared minus 8. Okay, before I can find the discriminant, I need everything on one side. So I'm going to have to move this 3m squared over, so I'm going to subtract 3m squared. It has a like term, so I'm going to write it right under it. So that will get rid of that. In the same step, I'm also going to get rid of that negative 8 by adding 8. Okay, so 4m squared minus 3m squared, that's just m squared, plus 2m. Negative 8 plus 8, those cancel each other out. So this equals 0. Okay, so now in my equation, that b squared minus 4ac, b in this case is 2. So it's 2 squared minus 4 times a, which is right here, this is 1. C, it's not there at all. It's gone. So that's 0. And anything times 0 is 0, so really this whole section is out. 2 squared is 4. That answer is greater than 0, so that means there are 2 solutions. Okay, well, let's look at another one. Let's do another one like that, just so you get some practice with it. Let's do last one, number 4. 2x squared plus 8x equals x squared plus 5x plus 11. Okay, if you would like, you can pause this and try this one on your own. That's what I would recommend doing. Okay, so to simplify this, I'm going to subtract, well, we can move this stuff over, or I guess it would be fewer steps to move this stuff over, so we can do this. So subtract 2x squared here, subtract 2x squared here, so that will get rid of this. Subtract 8x here, and subtract 8x here, and that would cancel out that. So that gets me 0 on this side. If it makes you feel better, you can put the 0 on the other end. That's fine too. X squared minus 2x squared, that's a negative x squared. 5 minus 8 is negative 3. And 11 just stays as 11. Okay, now for b squared minus 4ac. b is negative 3, so make sure you put that inside parentheses. Minus 4 times a, which is negative 1. And c is 11. Okay, type that into your calculator just like that. And I get 53. That number is greater than 0, so that means there are 2 solutions. The majority of discriminants that you will find will get you 2 solutions. I will tell you on your assignment that you have, most of them will be 2 solutions. Your assignment is a worksheet, and it is on the corner of my desk that you can come get.